Now, a little bit of a different scoop, Flat, and one for all the people that are obsessed with different singers. You know, I'm obsessed with Katy Perry. I think she's great, and there's a lot of people that like their different singers.
Yeah.
And we've had the opportunity to get to know a guy called Anthony from Carindale. He is a father, and he's also known as the 1D dad because he was on a mission to get his daughter to meet the guys from One Direction, and he's become a big fan himself, which I guess wouldn't be rude to say that he's the oldest 1D fan.
No, I think he'd take pride in that.
And you have to give him credit that all the guys from One Direction actually follow him on Twitter, and he has thousands and thousands of followers.
Yeah.
And he started up a website called fansonboard.com.au, and it's to help out different charities. And we caught up with him yesterday, and this is what Anthony explains it as.
Louis Tomlinson from One Direction put out a tweet saying that he'd become the patron of a charity in England called the Eden Dora Trust.
Right.
And I thought, well, there must be some way that I can help. There must be some way that I can get my 84,000 Twitter followers on board to help me help Louis. The next day I was driving along, and the car in front of me had the Baby on Board sticker.
Yeah.
And, light bulb went off over my head, Directioner on board.
Yep, brilliant.
So then I got to thinking, well, hang on, there are other fandoms out there. Katy Perry has her Katy Cats, Lady Gaga has Little Monsters, Justin Bieber has Beliebers.
Probably a little bit less of them at the moment.
That's right.
Yes.
So I thought, I could make up a sign for each of those fandoms and marry a charity to that particular sign, and proceeds from each sign will go to that given charity.
What I love about this is the actual first ones that say Baby on Board were actually invented so people are supposed to go, oh, there's a baby on board, try not to hit that car. That's the whole thing behind it. What I love about these ones is if I see a Belieber on board, I will drive that car off the road, and you just know to target them in any given situation, and we can really thin out their numbers. Do you know what I mean? So I take my hat off to you, sir. I think
if you see a sign that says Belieber on board, you know that they've donated money to a particular charity.
Yes,
so,
that's what you should be thinking about. And if you want to know more about it as well, just go to the website fansonboard.com.au. But he's also going to be in the Sunday Mail this weekend. But I just like it when you get local people doing good things for charities.
That's a good idea too.
You're just jealous because you think it's a money-making thing.
He will make a fortune.
But it's not for him, it's for the charity.
That he will give to charity.
Yeah.
And if you came up with the idea...
I would give portions to charity. No, of course.